Hello, and welcome back to TED Talks Truth and Reality about what plagues nearly every lost soul on earth today. It is important that as we continue looking into self-discovery and self-enlightenment with the hope and the faith of uncovering self-truth, that you try as best you can to empty your mind of all previous thoughts and past programmed beliefs. Then, with an open mind and a loving heart, we can continue our journey into the real you. As I said earlier, century after century after century, many philosophers, religious leaders, venerable sages, rational thinkers, and even scientists have tried to give physical description and mortal explanation to the God thing or the creative force behind all reality, without any success whatsoever, or we would all be agreeing on one common view of a creator. Why is this question still unresolved and without any universal acceptance? You have seen and heard the right words before, as I said, from many various points of view, and from many historical sources and enlightened people. But no one has ever said it better than Jesus when he tried to get the world to put all other thoughts and previous concepts of the God thing behind and leave all previous thought in the past. Forgive yourself for all past transgressions, move on, and build the future with this new perspective on happiness. He meant it, and he sacrificed his physical world to point each lost soul in the right direction of a spiritual understanding that there is more in life than earthly self-desires. However, few of us did or have, since most lost souls couldn't really understand the simplicity of the message. Selfism blocked their view on purpose. 2,000 years ago, Jesus laid out the simple way and placed the light on the right pathway to eternal happiness. But the internet was not around to help spread the truth and the light, so his message had to suffer the slings and arrows of mortal criticism, running the historical gauntlet of mortal men and women. That simple truth became altered and tagged by humanity's earthly physical interpretations down throughout the centuries, up and including the present now moments, where his wise counsel and unique example is still unheeded and still misunderstood. His golden rule has become mostly lost in the shuffle of humanity's struggle to define and interpret the unknown. A concept of the unseen and of the unknowable, the God thing I keep talking about, is absolutely impossible to explain in human physical terms or physical words or earthly symbols or religious dogmas and sacraments. However, throughout history, all past cultures and all past religions struggled to have their view accepted above all others. Anyone who did not see eye to eye with their view of the God creator force was cruelly punished or killed, as is the truth and reality in the Middle East today. Each religion is battling and trying to explain the unexplainable, based on the collective point of view of their common herd mind. And in the Middle East, the radical offshoots of that unconscious way of thinking and acting is killing, maiming, and chopping off heads of those who disagree with their point of view. Jesus' simple plea came from a spiritual awareness that asked others to follow his example, and by doing this right thing, each lost soul would find their way and see the light. In doing so, all mankind would comprehend the Creator's will or intent for us in our very existence. That will was, is, and forever shall be that each soul on earth be happy and in balance with all things seen as well as unseen. Especially love thy neighbor and do not harm any of your friends, family, or neighbors in any way. It is up to each individual to mindfully maintain the balance between the seen physical world and the God Creator things mandated quiet harmony within the unseen spiritual world. Now, if you are totally happy and content with the way the ball bounces in your life and the cookie crumbles around you, then my message isn't for you, because you will criticize, ridicule, and attempt to impose your biased, judgmental opinion onto every word that follows. But if you want to better comprehend the truth and develop your own simple way to be in balanced harmony with your outside seen physical world and in happy peace with your inside unseen physical world, spiritual world, then I ask you to contact all your friends, families, as well as enemies, because what I have to say can benefit all. The only mental image I ask you to bring forward throughout our discussions is the want to do the right thing and the will to do the right thing. Therefore, during our time together, my goal is to help you magnify and grow the personal desire of wanting the will to do the right thing and mindfully and constantly willing the want to do the right thing. I have the want and the will to share the fruits from my inner journey. I will reveal these ideas in an open, honest, transparent presentation by retelling my quest on how and why I uncovered the real essence of life, liberty, and the pursuit and eventual discovery of happiness. Our Declaration of Independence actually guarantees that our Creator has granted each of us this undeniable, unalienable right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Somehow the essence of that great truth also has become clouded by unconscious subsequent leaders trying to reinterpret the Founding Fathers' clear, precise, and simple original intent by imposing their own self-centered interpretations of what the Founders' visions of truth and reality means today. It means the same thing now as then. Only difference is some of today's leaders selfishly believe they know better and wish to force a new view of that same truth into your unconscious mind. These attempts to change past truth and reality are the direct results of selfism. Remember, truth can be distorted and altered in the minds and hearts of those who do not hold fast to the God or Creator's truth. But I did find the Holy Grail of self-truth during my journey, and I simply want to point you in the right direction so you too can find your own solutions to any pain, suffering, or unhappiness in and around your reality, so you can gradually rediscover the actual truth meant by Jesus and our Founding Fathers. Please contemplate all that has been said today, and until we meet again, Godspeed.